back. I am back. Thank you so much for the raid and welcome. Kaya, did the baby food taste good? What's your favorite flavor? I am back. Oh my. She nearly threw up twice. Oh god. Oh man, I am back from my training arc. I am so exhausted. Do I even know how to stream anymore? That's a good question to start off this stream. Oh my god, but I missed everyone so much. I missed streaming. I just missed chatting with everyone. And that's what we're gonna do today. We are going to what are we gonna do today? It's a ZATSU. It's a ZATSU. I am running on apparently over 20 hours of sleep. And I'm still jet lagged, so this is great. The best ideas come when you are least expected. Jordan! Oh my god! Jordan! Thank you so much for the 500! Kibizon, thank you so much for the 10! I have not done the stream alerts thing, but let me get my goofy. Let me get my goofy. Wait, yuck? I need to do the stream alerts for those. Yuck? So y'all hear it live. Yuck? Do I have to do it 500 times? Per dollar? I have to yuck one time every dollar. Oh god. Hold on. The other one was no. Oh gosh darn it. Well, gosh darn. God help me. Mickey is so hard for me. Mickey, I need to think about how to make Mickey. Mickey is hard. I mean, a mouse with circle ears is really hard for me to like do it at whim. So I will make sure when I record it needs to be pretty darn good when I get it. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for the warm welcomes. Thank you. Try Donald. Oh no. No, wait. What does Donald? No, that is not Donald. Oh no. I did a really good one. I showed my mom. I showed Mama Ran the ahyuk, and then she was like, do Donald. So I did do a really good Donald Duck in front of her. Can I imitate my gen mates? That might be a little bit difficult. Wait! Wait! That was Kaya. Wait! Where do you pull out the pacifier too? Let's literally pull. No way. No way. You know, I need to have like a disapproving look. I need to like take off my bags. I might be able to do some of the throw up sounds from the baby food. Oh man, what a trip. What a training arc. It non-stop. I had no breaks whatsoever. You thought I went on vacation, didn't ya? I did not go on vacation. I went on a trip. I went on a trip and I feel even more tired than before. And oh my god, I will never do 2 long haul trips within a month, within a span of a month. Like, in the future forever. I can't do anymore. Oh yeah, the stupid, oh my gosh, the $12 water bottle. Oh, I have so many stories. Don't worry, it's almost Christmas time. We can all relax. We can have a warm and cozy Christmas time. I will sit down and enjoy Yakuza. I will enjoy gaming. Oh, God darn it. Oh. Well then. Did I use a weighted sword for practice or wear weighted training? I wore weighted training. Weighted training clothes. I also tried to do pull-ups. I found a pull-up bar and I just slipped right through the bars. Oh man. But I've surprisingly walked less. Surprisingly walked less than my Japan trip, but this time around I did walk a lot of hills. Oh boy. Okay, where do I even want to start? Do I want to start with the $12 water bottle thing? Because yeah, that's stupid. Okay, now let's start with that. Oh man. I need to step up that noodle arm strength. I will try my best. I'm starting a really hard training regimen. The moment I come back, that was me 2 days ago that I wished that I started the training regimen, but it will start soon. It will start soon. I don't wanna work out. I ate too much food. I ate too much food during this trip. Everyone I met, I met a lot of extended family members. That was the main purpose of this trip. I did not plan to have a vacation. It was all family purposes. And I am way too full. Way too full from every single meal. From breakfast to dinner. Non-stop. Ugh. Partially business too. Partially business. So they just showed up like surprise and kidnapped me? They might as well. I wish they kidnapped me. Otherwise, I didn't have to pay such an expensive flight to go meet them. But yeah, I met my extended, like super extended, like great aunts and stuff. I was how do you say it? Treating all my elderlies with respect. Something like that. It's been a while, cause like after the C who must not be named, after a couple of years and stuff, it was really hard to like meet up with a lot of family. And throughout the years, people definitely age. So it would be best for me to not like ask them to take the long haul over here. I would be the one that has to fly over to greet them, but and treat them to meals. But this is like a sign of respect, so I have to accept my fate. Let's gotcha, buddy. I saw so many crane games, but I could not put a single dime in because everything went to the meals. Did the older ones ask you if you got married yet? Yep, I had that question. No, I had that question come up so many times, and my mom was just like staring hard at me the entire time. My mom was like, gee. Congrats on avoiding mid-airplane food. No, not the airplane food. I missed out on the egg tarts. I missed out on the egg tarts on the flight. It's true. I am married to Yuno. Maybe I should have said that. To them. I unfortunately could not keep my eyes open for the entire duration of the flight, but okay, let's not start with the water thing, because I know there's like this game called Suica game that's like really popular. And while I was on the flight, the grandfather of that game, which is called 2048. I think it's called 2048. They had that on the flight. So I played, like... I tried to stay awake the entire time, so I played that game for, like, 10 hours straight. They had other games, though. They had, like, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? What else? Oh, they had some really sussy-looking mahjong game with, like, anime drawn from the 90s. What was my highest score? Hold on, did I don't know if I saved the picture. I just kept playing and playing and playing and playing. I don't even know if I don't think I saved it on my phone. But I definitely reached 2048. They gave me like the "you made it" sign, and they're like, "Do you want to continue playing or do you want to start new games?" I was like, "No, I want to continue playing. What are you talking about?" So I passed the 2048 mark. But that's all I remember about it, because I don't remember much on the flight. Plain food sucks. The only thing that's good about plain food is the cup noodles. So on my way there, I played 2048, and then knowing that I probably will be bored playing 2048, coming back, I played Suica, but not really Suica, because you can't get it on phones. I don't think there's a mobile version of it ready yet. So I played some app that I found on the App Store called QS Watermelon. And wait, what's my high score? I still have it. Wait, let's see. High score is 30-32. 30-32 is my score on the not Suica game. It's called Watermelon. So hopefully I actually will be able to play the real Suica game on stream someday, because I think I'm pretty good at it. Though I don't know if the physics is gonna be exactly the same. Like, it's different fruits. The big watermelon is the final one, but then on this game you get, like, let me pull it out. You get cherries, blueberries, limes, bananas, persimmon, apple, pear. No, peach. Coconut, melon, and then pineapple, and then watermelon. Yeah. There's bananas, and on the bananas there's a monkey on it. It's really, really cute. But I have a strategy for it. It's very similar to the 2048 game. Like, you know how for 2048 you're supposed to keep everything to a corner of the grid? I did something very similar to the not Suica game. Where I'm like focusing on one corner and hoping everything just like twirls around like a washing machine. I don't know if the physics is the same for the real Suica game, so we'll see. Was not aware the game had coconuts. Me neither. But this one's cute. I like it. I'm kind of addicted to the phone version. I wonder if I can get perms for this mobile app, because I like this one. Because for me it's really hard to set up my my Switch. My Switch is not like my PS5 where I can just like remote play into my computer. I have to actually hook it up to like an extended like a video capturing system that I do not have set up. You can get cup noodles on plane. You have to ask for it though. You have to ask for it because they'll give you a menu of what kind of foods you can get per like rank. So if you're in economy class, you can get some cold snacks upon request, and then you can also get cup noodles upon request. Very few people know that apparently. So at least like the way there, I got cup noodles, but on the way back, I slept. I passed the time. There's like okay. There's like an allotted time where you're allowed to ask for hot foods between the meals. So you would be able to get, let's say like lunch meal. Let me give you an example. So when you fly up, you have to go into a cruising altitude before they start serving you the first meal, if this is a long flight. And sometimes it's lunch, sometimes it's dinner. That one's really hard to miss unless you're like me and like really sleep through the entire thing. And then during the time between the first meal and then the second meal, they have like hot food service where you can ask for hot beverages or cup noodles if you want, and sometimes they give you like cold stuff or like they come by with some snacks. And I think it was like one hour before the second meal service they close it down because they have to start cooking the second meal. I didn't even make it to cruising altitude. Yeah, I fell asleep. You know what? My plane got delayed twice. Both times when I was flying there and coming back, my plane got delayed. So I was like really exhausted, and one time they like put us into the plane first, and then I fell asleep on the plane because we were in the plane for like a whole hour before we could even fly up to cruising altitude. So that was terrible. And yeah, you can get unlimited cup noodles. You can ask for a lot of cup noodles. Ah. What was the reason for delay? First one was the engine issue. I don't remember if they mentioned anything. They were like, it's gonna be delayed. Stay tuned. We apologize. Yeah, it's gonna be delayed. They made the announcement as vague as possible. They made it so vague. Like all the poor people. Like, so you know how the boarding process for planes is usually the elderly or the people who need extra assistance. They always go first, and then it's the kids, the people with like babies and kids, and then it's first class. So the people that needed assistance and stuff got escorted onto the plane, and then they announced that the plane was being delayed. So they were just like sitting or like standing in the aisle to get into the plane. They weren't even on the plane yet. They were just like right outside. Like they passed the gates, but they're just waiting outside the plane. So I felt really sorry for them. And then yeah, once you're on the plane, you can't go to the toilet until you're up in the air. So what else what else could I do but sleep? I just slept. What flavor of cup noodles? They only had one flavor, and the flavor was flight flavored. It did not, sir. There was only one flavor, and it was plain cup noodles. Like not PLAIN, but PLANE cup noodles. They have no flavor. Mystery flavor indeed. Because usually things up in the sky taste a little different. Your senses, your taste buds and stuff are different. So they can't serve you the exact same cup noodles that you find on land. So it's like specifically designed for flights. And it just tasted like noodles. Yeah, you don't even get to pour the hot water or anything. They do it all for you. They don't tell you when to open up the lid. Yeah. something cup noodles. Special edition, indeed. You can only get it during a flight service. You don't even know if they used water. Herb, don't tell me that now. Don't tell me that now. Irk. Oh man, that's true though. That is very true. Great for cup noodle collectors. I think so. Yeah, if you were able to keep one that hasn't been opened, like it's a special, like there's a little airplane on it. It's really cute. It's also like half size. It's not a full size of cup noodles, so you can definitely ask for more if you're hungry. In Mexico or in some flights, you've seen people getting normal cup noodles? What? I'm jealous. I remember when I was a baby, the cup noodles were definitely the Nissan cup noodle brand. But it's been a while since I took this flight, so they definitely changed it to a non-branded flight cup noodle product. Probably for monetary purposes. Yeah, it's kind of And then on the way back, apparently in the menu items, in addition to the cup noodles, you can ask for egg tarts, and I totally did not see them. I fell asleep the whole time again, and then I missed out on in-flight egg tarts. I am so upset. Though I don't know if it's like a blessing in disguise though. I might have hated that. I would have hated it. So I don't know. Maybe I would consider myself lucky that I didn't try on-flight egg tarts. Oh god. So yeah, that was my flights. It was just a lot of delays, a lot of like patience, but I'd rather be delayed than to have like issues on the flight. So during the entire process, I was like training my mind. I was like sitting there like meditating. I'm like, this is all good news. They find it before. Before I'm on the plane, I am okay. I accept this fate of mine. Unluckily, I did hear like a couple of families and stuff had to miss their transfer flights, and they were very, very anxious because they're traveling with babies and kids, and I was just like, I thank goodness I'm like not in their situation, but also like nothing anyone can do. The dad was like really, really, really calm. He was like, wife, there's nothing we can do. Let's just enjoy the time we have on this flight. And then one of the kids was like, Mom, are we gonna make it to the flight? Can we do the transfer? Are we gonna catch our own the flight? And then Mom's like, I don't know, child. Don't ask me anything. I have no idea. She was just like frazzled. I was like right behind them when they were doing this entire thing. And then Mom was like, Please be quiet. Ah. Oh god. So yeah, luckily everything was okay from my side. Yeah. Couldn't have asked for anything like worse. Please. Well, when you saw my model before debut, thought I was a kude. I mean, I am cool, right, guys? I am cool. I act cool. janai. Guys. You're all right. Oh no, my heart. Cool Ranch. No, that's not me. I don't know who that is. Nope. Oh gosh. The important thing is that I'm healthy. Very true. I'm the coolest ranch. Yeah, I have some mint. Have some mint in your ranch. Oh man. I've got some fangirling to do. For this trip too. But first, the stupid $12. I need to get it out of the way. The $12 stupid water. $12 USD equivalent of water. So I don't usually go to fancy places. I like to eat cup noodles. I like to enjoy my bubble waffles and boba. But very, very rarely do I go to like restaurants. So this time around, because I'm meeting like a lot of different people. Some people I haven't met for like many, many years and stuff. As well as, let me clear my breath. My parents also flew with me too. For this trip, so Mama Ron really, really wanted a fancy meal. Mama Ran was like, child, feed me the most epic meal you could ever possibly serve me. I was like, oh, okay, well then. Off I go to this fancy meal thing. So, I'm not used to it. My parents didn't warn me about it. But we were escorted into our seats. Really fancy place, I'm telling you. Really, really fancy. And they sat us down and then asked us, would you like, ma'ams and monsieur, would you like sparkling or still water? And I was like, I know where this is going. Sparkling, they're gonna charge me if I choose the sparkling water. So of course I went still. I knew they were gonna charge me extra for sparkling because like in no place I've ever been to, sparkling was free. So I was like, I still's fine, yeah. Not sparkling. And my parents are like, yeah. And yeah, they're like, okay. They came back with like a bottle of water that was like in a glass bottle. They opened this bottle of water in front of us. I didn't think too much about it because there are some places where they serve like free water in bottles. So I was like, okay, well, this is really fancy. They even open up the bottle in front of you. Okay, yeah. And well then. By the time the meal ended, I had to look through the bill to make sure like everything was correct. The stuff we ordered was correct. And lo and behold, they charged me a freaking like $12 for a stupid glass bottle of water. It's nothing fancy, it's just a freaking glass bottle. For tap water, probably. I didn't even look at the label. I was like baffled. And you know what's even more baffling? They had the audacity to tack on a donation on top of everything on my bill. They had the audacity to add a dono price to my bill, and at the bottom. Okay, so the donation, like when it comes to like, let me see, it's like 10 cents in USD. But still, I was really salty by the end of this, cause like they give you the bill as well as the machine at the same time. So unless you want to like ask them to like go and remove it and stuff, they expect you to pay. They expect you to pay the dono price. So like of course, unless you are a Karen of some sort, like a restaurant Karen, they expect that you don't like fight them for the 10 cents. But it was really salty. It was really it left a really salty taste in my tongue, and it was not from the stupid bottled water. And they even said they said at the bottom of the receipt, they're like, $1 is charged for this dono, and it will go to like, I don't know what, some sort of charity or something. They're like, we put this on here. If you wish to not pay, if you wish to not donate, please notify us before you pay your bill. And like by the time they like shove the bill as well as the payment terminal in your face, you're just gonna look like a douche. If you ask them to be like, take this 10 cents off of my bill. So I don't know. It's stupid. Yeah, why is it on a bill and not told up front? Beats me. It is stupid. Does it come with pictures to guilt trip you? No, they didn't go that far. Which makes it even sussier. Oh no, you guys are buffering. Let me know when I'm back alive. I'm gonna sing a little song. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Okay, y'all are back. Y'all are back. Okay. Don't worry, you haven't missed much. I was just still complaining about the stupid 10 cents. I mean, I wouldn't feel as bad if like they told me in advance, like with all of these extra stuff. Cause okay, the water price they don't even tell you in advance. I keep saying that was good. No, like I couldn't find the price of the stupid water anywhere on the menu. I couldn't find it. Like, I got a little suspicious because every other table that was around us, they didn't have a glass bottle of water on their tables. They just got served a pitcher from the servers and the waiters. So I was like, Mom, did we do something wrong here? Are we gonna get charged? Like, I was not expecting $12 water. Like, seriously, maybe $3? $3 to $5. I could still, like, be okay with it. But $12 for water that I didn't even caress because it's not onsen water is just stupid. So I learned my lesson. Yeah, from now on, I'm just gonna say I want the free water. Or maybe I should just say, am I getting charged? Like, it didn't happen. Like, I've never had that happen before. Like, when someone asks you, like other places, when you go, they ask you, oh, do you want tea or water? Like in Japanese restaurants and stuff, you would be asked tea or water. You don't get charged extra for that. Sometimes they charge you for the tea, but like otherwise, for the most of the time, it's free for. I really hope during the anime New York convention this doesn't happen. Oh, y'all are back. I was just spilling whatever melodies I had in my head. Completely, what's it called? It's not ad-libbing. Ad-libbing all the songs. It seems to be a YouTube thing. I feel like YouTube has been a little bit wonky lately. Yep. Improvising, that's the word. Freestyling, that's also the word. Maybe I should start freestyling rap. Big water, big restaurants. Okay, maybe I should move on to the next topic if this is gonna be my life if I start talking about water again. Oh my gosh, guys, I got some Kamen Rider cards. Bugs. Mostly bugs, but then there's a sheep, there's also a bat, and Oni as well. Momotaro. Momo. After I recommended Deno, you actually watched it? Yes! Deno has a very interesting situation. I think one of the girls... this isn't spoiler territory, but I guess I'll just share some Kamen Rider lore until everyone returns. Deno, when you start off the show, Deno starts off with like a girl. And then I think it was like a mid-season, she gets shrunken down into a child. And that wasn't on like purpose. It just happened to fit with the lore and stuff. But apparently like the girl that was casted wasn't able to complete the entire season, so they had to find a child to play the same role, because you can't just like randomly swap one of the main characters around. So they kind of added in this whole lore around how she ended up shrinking to her like baby self, which makes a little bit of sense because you're going back and forth in time. Some other shows would beg to differ, that's true. You can replace a cast person, you can replace a cast member or anything, and no one will bat an eye. But for Kamen Rider, they were like, you know what? We're gonna add this right into the entire storyline, and it fits really well. So, kudos to them for making that work. But yeah, super interesting. Kamen Rider. All right, okay. So, during my previous trip in Japan, I played the Kamen Rider arcade game, where you get to have physical cards. Wait, are these aren't card asses? They're still Bandai Namco, like Bandai games. But basically, in these arcade machines, you can pay $1, 100 yen for the game itself, and then you can pay an additional 100 yen or more in order to get the card drops. So the machine itself poops out cards for you to play for the machine. So I played a couple of that, but of course that's randomized, right? Like, you don't know what random rider card you're gonna get. Sometimes it's not even rider cards, you get like item cards. And so I got one of my favorite riders. I got the dragon dancer from Den-O, Ryu. But I felt like I pulled really lucky for that one, because it was his rare card too, so it was like shiny and stuff. It was hollow, and I didn't pull that much more during the game because I ran out of coins. So this time around, I wanted to get some cards as well. But I mostly saw Pokemon cards everywhere. It was really hard to get Kamen Riders or like any other franchises outside of Pokemon in the area that I was staying at. So luckily, I managed to find a shop that sold the Kamen Rider packs. And even though I understand, like, I can read Japanese and I could read like the kanji and stuff, I didn't pay attention to what the pack said. And when I got the pack, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have like 5 extra riders just for fun. Which ones am I gonna get? So I pulled it out and I got, what's it called? Gachard, the newest Kamen Rider. I was like, oh, it's shiny, and it's him too. And then I pulled out W. I was like, oh, he's shiny too. Wow, this is a really good pack. What's going on? And then I pulled Huga. Also shiny. I was like, something is a little weird about this pack. And then I got this one I'm not too sure about. Zeron. I'm not too familiar with this card. Also shiny, guys. Also shiny. And then the last one is the item card for Kamen Rider Gotchard. Also shiny. So I was like, hold on a minute. Are all the cards that you get from these like packs and not from the arcade game itself shiny? Are they all just rare items because you paid extra money to buy these packs? The Kamen Rider game with the printable cards. Yeah. So And then at the end, I got this giant pan flip from the card pack, and it had all 4 of the common riders that was in the pack. The game is called Gamba Legends. And then I realized that this was just a starter pack. This was a set starter pack. And everyone that bought the pack would get the same cards. I was like, oh my gosh! I was like, hold on a minute. And then I took the packaging, because I didn't throw it out yet. I took the packaging, and then started like reading what was on the packaging. And indeed, it did say starter pack on it. So I was like, oh, well, it's not like I hated this. Okay, well, I mean, I like W. I love W. I like Gotchard. Kuga is cool, and I don't know who this last person is. Shrimpy, thank you so much for the 200. Supporting Run's gacha addiction. Oh my gosh. Now I really need to buy more cards. You know, I was really tempted to get some of the new Pokemon's booster packs, because they were everywhere. $10 a pack. So I was like, oh my gosh, maybe I should get some. But thank you for supporting me and my gacha addiction. So I didn't realize that I bought a starter pack. It was great because I love these ones anyways. But in that shop I also noticed that they had individual cards for sale. Like usually you would find the Pokemon cards, and you have like tons and tons of single cards that you could just buy individually. A good thing I didn't buy 5 starter packs. It would be a funnier story if I said I bought 5 of them. But luckily, I did not have enough gacha funds that day because I paid for the stupid $12 water. I did not have that much fun, so I only bought 1 pack. Otherwise, I feel like, why the heck did I get 5 dupes of every single card? It would have been so funny and also depressing at the same time. And yeah, usually if you have an idea of like what kind of deck you want to build, or you have any fan favorites that you like, you would go to these shops to buy the individual cards, which rightfully is more expensive than buying one of these packs. But I managed to find a duo pack. You can, this is ASMR for you all. I have the cards right here. You can find a dual pack of Zeronos and Den-O. They were selling dual packs. And I was like, is today my day? And they are both hollow cards. I was like, oh my gosh, Zeronos, my beloved. As well as Den-O. I just love Den-O. So they're both from the same universe, Den-O, but very rarely do I find anything with Zeronos in it. So I was really excited to like swoop this. I snagged it off of the wall, and I was like, I need this. Can I show the cards? Yes, I will show it during the upcoming hand cam stream that I have maybe planned sometime later in November. It is related. It is Kamen Rider related. So Stay tuned because I am very, very excited to show you these cards. Yeah, so the 2 cards costed the same amount of time, the same amount of money as if I bought 2 of these starter packs. But you know what? I'm fine with that. How often will I go to play this Legends game? Because I don't have these machines here. You can only play it in Japan. I didn't even see it during this trip. You can only find it in Japan. So yeah, I'm very, very excited for that. Okay, what else? Any more silly things that happen? Oh yeah. I was like... On my way back, I stopped by McDonald's before my flight. And... Wow! Okay, maybe I should say something first. I have like a traveler's credit card. Like, no, it's not a credit card. You know, one of those like traveler's debit cards that can be used as credit cards. So I had one of those where they advertised that if you transfer your money in and they can do the service, what's it called? Worldwide transfers for a lower fee than if you had to use like a regular credit card that was issued from your country. You can preemptively, yeah, it's a pre-charged card. You can preemptively transfer different currencies within the same card, and you own all of the money in the card. And then when you go to a country that's not your home country, you can use it as if it is a local credit card. So, oh, you can also take money out from the ATMs as if it is a local card, so you don't get charged additional fees for like, what was it called? Transfer fees, conversion rates, and everything. There's still a rate, but it's much, much, much lower than if you do it from your local bank and stuff. So yeah, definitely safer to use when traveling. So I have one of these cards because yeah, exactly. I don't want to use my regular cards. I'm scared that someone's gonna like skim it or something. So I have one of these cards, and it's a physical card, okay guys? It's a physical card where you only use it for traveling because I can't use it within, well, I guess I can use it in my local area, but it doesn't do anything. So I don't usually keep it in my wallet. That's the main point that I wanted to share. I don't usually keep this card in my main wallet. When I go on trips and stuff, I make sure that I have some of the local currency, like bills and stuff, in my wallet. And it's usually the cash part that I care most about, because in case I need to like order a taxi or something that doesn't allow me to use credit cards or anything, I would have some cash on hand. But this time around, I totally forgot to bring this credit card with me. Help! I totally forgot that my traveling card was not in my wallet. So I have already transferred money from my local currency to like the traveling currency and everything. I expected myself to use the physical card because I used it a lot when I was in Japan. In Japan, NFC payments aren't really a big thing. So you still need to use the physical card to like put it into the machines. But this time around, I totally forgot that this card was not in my wallet, and I panicked. The flight there, I was like, oh shoot, did I remember to bring the traveler's card with me? Lo and behold, no. No, I did not bring it with me. I I couldn't even ATM out the money. Like the cash money. So I was really, really lucky that I had some cash with me on hand. Yeah, Japan prefers cash payments or like Suica cards. You can technically use Apple Pay, Google Pay with the Suica card, but you can't use the Apple Pay, Google Pay stuff with regular credit cards. This is unfortunate. So I was screwed. I was like, oh well then, how am I supposed to pay for all of these family meals if I don't have a credit card? What is the maximum I could do with Apple Pay? Remember it told us not to receive 2k yen bills. Yeah, exactly. Even 2k yens aren't accepted widely in Japan. But this time around, the currency was not yen. The currency was not yen, so I was kind of concerned. But luckily, apparently, the place that I was going to was so much high-techer than in Japan. Basically, every single place I went to accepted NFC payments from credit card. So like, I was safe. I could pay. I didn't pay for like $1,000 USD meal, but I could theoretically pay for a really, really, really expensive meal, all with NFC. So I was like, wow. Cause I was used to, I haven't done NFC payments for like over $50 usually, right? Like if I'm buying lunch and stuff, it's usually like $20 or less, and I could just like doot my phone at the NFC terminal. But I felt really, really nervous the first time like I saw one of these bills come, and I was like, if this is over $100, can I just like NFC this? And then I looked around, like everyone was using these cards to like doot it on the machine. But they can doot back and steal your data. That's true. That is very true. That is true. But yeah, apparently you can do this for like probably up to $1,000 worth of food, and it's like acceptable. Crazy. Unfortunately, as high-techy as this place is, they do not have bidets. I have not seen a single bidet during my entire trip, and my butt was sad. Hear that more and more in China, you can't even buy from a vending machine without a social credit score and phone deuter. That sounds scary. You don't do that at the mall or something? I do, but I don't usually buy like $100 of stuff at the mall. It's usually like $10. A boba for $10. Squat toilet only? No, it's just regular toilets. They had regular Totos. Disappointing. They had regular Totos that did not have the bidet function. I mean, why does a Toto without bidet functions even exist? They should not. So, yeah, luckily I could doot my way through the entire place. Though, the only exception is boba places. Boba places tend to use a cash only. No credit cards or anything. It's just cash. You could use toilet paper and water with a few drops of soap. Speaking of toilet paper, guys, I think I tweeted out that I have discovered 4D toilet paper. Okay, hold on 1 second. I need to turn on the light. It's getting really dark in here. my track can be failing. Okay, I'm alive. Oh, I can see. 4D what? Yeah, you heard me right. It's 4D toilet paper. The good old 4D. It's so stupid. I fell into 4D toilet paper marketing. 4D toilet paper. So it's insane. The branding for toilet paper, like, you know, you have ultra soft, ultra strong, ultra strength, but you've never heard of premium supreme ultra. That's one of them. And then there was like another one called 4D. Now, the place I was staying at only gave me one roll of toilet paper, and I had to buy my own toilet paper for the rest of the entire trip. Cause it's like a long-term stay type of apartment thing. It's not a hotel or anything. It's much cheaper. It's much cheaper at the cost of you having to spend extra money to buy your toilet paper. So this place only gave me one roll, and I had to go find whatever toilet paper that I could. And Mama Ron is really picky. She's like, Ron, my child, bring back the most plush toilet paper that you could ever find. And I'm like, yes, mother dearest. Yes, I will be back with the most plush toilet paper known to mankind. And of course, I knew that my mom had like specific brands that she wanted to avoid, but she didn't really tell me like what she wanted. So I was like, you know what? Ultra Supreme doesn't sound that plush. 4D, on the other hand, like, what can 4D even mean? So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna bring it back. If Mama Ron does not like the 4D toilet paper, I'll just use all of it myself. That's fine. I have no troubles. Okay, so then this 4D, my mom was like, what the heck is this? She was like, what the heck did you bring back? I was like, Mama dearest, I have brought back you the 4D. Please do try it. Let me know. If you don't like it, I'll just use it all myself. So I went and tried it, and I was like, this is no different than any other toilet paper I've used. I do prefer home toilet paper a little bit more. It's soft. This one isn't that bad. Like, it's not 1-ply, okay? It's not 4-ply. I thought it was like thick because it's 4D. It's not 1-ply, so at least it's better than some of the mall toilets that you use, but is it Ultra 4K's cousin? Well, on one side, it's completely smooth, but on the other side, it had ribbed, like, it had indents and, like, fancy patterns on it. I thought that was 4D. And apparently no, that's just 3D, okay? So where the heck is this 4D coming from? A couple of days later, I asked Mama Ron, how is the toilet paper? And she was like, oh, it's fine. It's not as soft as I would have liked, not plush, but it's okay, it will do. Also, why does it smell like lavender? The toilet paper was scented. Ah! That's the 4D. It's 4D because it has scent. Okay, what the heck? Who needs scented toilet paper? It just goes down the drain. Oh my god! What the heck? I was like, wait, what? Like, oh yeah, of course I would not notice that the toilet paper has smells because who goes up to toilet paper and starts sniffing it? Like, I'm like, okay, well, that's interesting. Well, as long as Mama Ran is okay with scented toilet paper, I was like, you know what? Whatever. Like I said before, a few drops of soap can do the same job. Indeed it can. I would still not put like anything but a bidet for my butt. But yeah, I am really disappointed in this experience. I would rate the toilet paper if I could rate all toilet papers. Probably a 4 out of 10. If bidet is a 10 out of 10 experience, this toilet paper and one-ply toilet paper is like a 1 out of 10. I would give this a 4.5 out of 10. And the reason being is it is strong, but not strong enough that it doesn't fray, like it doesn't like rip easily. It ripped pretty badly. So 4D getting a 4.5 out of 10. Like the scent did nothing. The 3D effects on the toilet paper did nothing for me. So flushable. So that's bonus points. What's my toilet paper tier list? Honestly speaking, I have had experienced quite a few different brands of toilet paper that I still remember to this day. So, maybe we can do one. The scent didn't give you an extra sense of cleanliness. Who can smell my butt? Like, I can't even twist like that. Yikes-a-ronies. Yeah. How's that? A dog. Sounds like a skill issue. No, I refuse. I refuse this. Oh my gosh, my stomach hurts from laughing. Help. Yeah, so screw that. Let me pull up my notes because I have quite a few other stories which is like as ridiculous as what this sounds like. Let's see. Oh yeah. Once again, people are asking me for directions in a place that I have absolutely no idea where to go. That happened. What else? What else happened? Let's see. Oh. Like how I took notes. I like to write in my journals. Like I have a bullet journal that I love writing about my trips and travels as well as like daily stuff that I do. And in the past I brought the journal with me so that I would write the day of. But I also have a fear of losing the journal because like it's like really precious memories for me. So nowadays I just write notes down into my phone, and then when I come back, I do all the scrapbooking and like bullet journaling stuff back at home. Right now I'm halfway done writing everything. I buy a lot of stickers, so like I try to buy as many Rilakuma stickers as possible, and this is gonna be my next story that I will share. But I try my best to see if there's any Rilakuma stickers that I don't have, and then buy it and then use it. And I always have to tell myself that I need to use the stickers. I can't just like keep it as a collection unused, because what else is the stickers gonna be used for? So right now I'm telling myself, look at these beautiful stickers, you gotta use them, child. They're very cute. I know they're very cute, but they're even cuter if you put them into the journal and use them as a part of your bullet journaling. So yeah, this time around, Rilakuma, oh god. So in Japan, at least there's like a couple of Rilakuma dedicated stores. Here, not so much. Rilakuma is available, but they don't have they don't have like individual stores, like franchise stores or anything that you can just go in and buy as many items of Rilakuma as possible. You have to go scavenging. You gotta hunt down. You have to hunt down the stuff. You're late for the butt smelling conversation. Yeah! We don't talk about butt smelling here anymore. 40 toilet paper challenge surrounded by cute bear stickers. That's literally what it is right now. I don't waste a single part of these Rilakuma stickers. The Rilakuma stickers come with like a paper backing. So there's like the sticker sheet as well as a paper backing, and I cut out the Rilakuma and like scrapbook style it. I cut out all the little Rilakumas and then stick it into my bullet journal as well. So yeah, Rilakuma is really hard to find nowadays. It's because SanX, who is the creators of Rilakuma, they're promoting a different mascot. Rilakuma apparently is 20 years old this year, or like relatively 20 years old. They're doing their 20th anniversary, and all the goods that you can get this year is like the 20th anniversary. But unfortunately, there isn't that many like promos or anything. All the kids, all the babies, everyone. You can't, everyone, okay, what is it called? I need to search it out. I'm gonna sneeze as well. Sumiko Gurashi. Sumiko Gurashi is the collection of mascots that are like heavily favored by the company over Rilakuma. Nihongo jozu, arigato. Yeah, I don't even know what they are. I'm angry, okay? I'm reading the descriptions of what they are. The name directly translates to life in the corner. Yeah, whatevs. The main characters is like a polar bear who dislikes the cold, a penguin who is unsure of being a penguin, a tonkatsu, which is a leftover piece of pork cutlet, Neko, a timid and anxious cat. Why are there so many in this? Tokage, which is a dinosaur who pretends to be a lizard. Like, there's a whole bunch of those. They're basically the new kids on the block. Yeah. Clearly the golden children, because there's like a bunch of them. Golden children of SanX. Are we talking about Shirokuma? We're talking about Rilakuma, who's being overshadowed by Shirokuma. The bear is the OG. Oh, is it? I just know it's like a colorful cast of characters, but I'm like, you know what? I am like a one hit wonder. What? No! I'm a one character stan. I have an Oshi, and the Oshi is called Rilakuma, and I will not care at all about any of the other San-X characters. So, let's see. In 2019, the Sumiko Gurashi was a part of a trend which first began with the release of Rilakuma, where characters have more negative personality traits compared to the either kawaii, cute characters or more cheerful. The characters that feel left out or anxious makes them more relevant for a generation who face greater uncertainty in their lives. That's why I like Rilakuma. Rilakuma is just a lazy bear who wants to relax all day. Why is he not even, like, super popular? Humph. Tare Panda was their first big hit character. Ah, so Tare Panda. Ah, yeah, this character. The one that looks like a butt. Speaking of butt, there's a character that's like a butt detective that I saw on TV one time when I was out for breakfast. But anyways. Ran had a crush on Sasuke? No, heck no. What's the dude called? I mean, okay, if we're talking about Naruto's, I liked both the bug dude and Nara. Shikamaru. I was conflicted, okay? I had to choose between... I always chose between the bug dude, because he was cool. And Shikamaru was like a really cool dude, too. Because they're hilarious. They're even more hilarious when they're together. There's very rare footage of them being together, but when they are, it's like such a weird combo. I love them. Shino is single? Alright, time to dress up. He's still single? No way. Oh god. But yeah, so what was I talking about? Rilakuma. Yeah, Rilakuma. I'm a butterfly, I have a chance. That's true, that's true. Shino always freaked me out with the bugs living inside him. Yeah, that concept both like made me like icky as well as like, huh. It made me think. But it's also really cool that he can control them. It's like having a billion friends living inside you. But they also devour your soul, so I don't know much about that. I'm blushing, guys. Okay, moving on. Rilakuma. There are very, very, very few places that sold it, and if there was anything that sold any character-related goods, the Sumiko branding was all over it. Like, it would be 10 different, what's it called? Displays of Sumiko, and then there's only a small corner, not even a full display, a small corner of a part of a display is gonna be a Rilakuma corner. I got really angry. I was like, Rilakuma is awesome. No one understands the joy of Rilakuma. I am sad. And I was like shopping one time with my relatives, and someone behind me, like someone passed by me, and at the last second I realized that they were wearing a Rilakuma jacket. I was like, oh my gosh, where did you get that Rilakuma jacket? But upon closer inspection, this was like an 80-year-old lady. An 80-year-old lady was wearing a Rilakuma jacket. And I was like, huh, maybe one of her grandsons, granddaughters decided to buy her a Rilakuma jacket. Was her hair purple? Maybe. So I was like, oh, okay, well, that's kind of cute. And then another day, I saw... What's up, Marie? Maybe. But then upon another day, I was at another place, and then I saw a person at the checkout counter bring out a reusable Rilakuma bag. And I was like, oh my gosh, Rilakuma, I love. And then I looked at the person again. It was another like 70-year-old lady. I was like, wait, hold on. Why is everyone why is everyone holding a Rilakuma related item? An elderly woman. Because anything younger, like a 70-year-old child or something, they had the Sumiko stuff. So I was like, oh my gosh. What happened? Every baby had the Sumiko thing. What else? They might have got to match with their grandchildren. I like to think of it like that, but every child I saw was also wearing a Sumiko thing. They like cute things. You know what? I think these elderly ladies have good choice. Good stylistic choices. So I am very, very, very excited to see people still enjoy Rilakuma. Those grannies are stealing my merch. They might have. But I did finally come across like Rilakuma merch at a store. And I was like, oh my gosh, yes, Rilakuma. Finally, I can buy like a shirt or something. And then next to me, this like 50-year-old lady comes by. I was like, oh my gosh, it's Rilakuma! And then her husband next to her, she was like, oh my gosh, should I get this shirt or should I get this shirt? And I was like staring at this like 50-year-old couple. The dude clearly knows that the lady really, really likes Rilakuma. And then he's just standing there. He's like, get what you like, honey. Get your favorite. And then I'm like, oh my gosh. Am I just like an old woman at heart? Everywhere I go, it's just all old ladies liking Rilakuma. Oh my gosh. My mom laughed. Want the truth? Yes. Want me to laugh? Yes. My mom laughed. Cause she was like, cause I was with her at one of these like character goods shops, and I was like picking out some really cute Rilakuma items, and then she was like, Ron, you know, the people behind you were also like really old, and they were also looking at the Rilakuma stuff. And I was like, Mama, Ron, you don't have to mention this anymore. Tsukiha-chan, yada! I'm still young. Seishun. But I at least bought some stickers. I bought some stickers and I'm okay. I don't care what any other people say to me. I love Rilakkuma. But I also have a knack of choosing characters that die out really, really fast. For some reason, every time I choose like a character thing, they get axed real quick. Auntie Ranch, no, stop it! I'm still baby. Wah! Wah! I need those baby food. Hiya, come back. Give me some baby food. Rilakkuma's 20 years now. It's their biggest breadwinner. Yeah, it's I don't know. Like, Sumiko feels like their cash cow. Rilakkuma's just their lost leader. Let's just say that. Did I see the name of the street? I need to catch up. I slept. I literally slept right until stream. I literally am suffering from jet lag still. I don't know how long it'll take for me to fix. I believe Ran is like young like Kiryu-chan. Oh yeah. Doki doki in my heart. I am young. Young and was a wild, young and free shoot. I don't know. There's like a Blackpink song. Forever Young? No. And it pull it up. So yeah, that was kind of upsetting. But at least I found a bit of Rilakkuma goods during my trip, so I am not too upset. Let's see. I'm still reading my notes. Oh yeah, milk tea, boba. I had a lot more boba on this trip than on my Japan trip because I know for sure tapioca drinks are not my preferred drinks in Japan. So this time around, I was able to get some boba. But wow, did they take so long for every single freaking order. I'm used to ordering boba and have it ready within like 2 or 3 minutes because like the moment you go up to the line and you tell the person like, I'd like this boba, they're like, okay, and then they just like boom bang wing and then the drink is done. Throughout this entire trip, every time I ordered boba, it took like 15 to 20 minutes. They literally rolling out those pearls and like boiling them in the water. Cause like, I didn't even order the most obscure selection on their menus. I ordered some of their like highly like popular drinks. It was like part of the top 10. But even when it was part of the top 10, it took 20 minutes to make a freaking bottle. One time, I guess like pro tip, don't order boba right when school finishes because a bunch of kids will just like wait in line. I thought I was smart. Because a lot of these places you can pre-order online through like a delivery app or like a pickup app. So I was like smart. I pre-ordered 30 minutes in advance. And by the time I went to the shop, they did not take my order yet from the machine. So I was like, what's the point of this? What's the point of this delivery app telling me that it'll be ready in 20 minutes? Only for me to find out the moment I enter the store that you haven't even started my order. Like, the people that were ordering in store got their boba much faster than me. I was a little upset. Another instance where I thought I was being smart. I thought I'm a smart cookie, but I guess I'm not. All the youth coming to pick up their daily fix of pearls. Like this bunch of kids, they were so rowdy. They're like, hee, we're gonna buy 10 drinks for all of our friends. Oh god. People don't take pride in the service industry anymore. I mean, they're all working off their butts. There wasn't like a single moment when I was in the shop where they were taking a break. They were working non-stop on those drinks. But unfortunately, like, I already pre-ordered. So I can't just like exit out of the line and say like, no, I don't want this anymore. I'll just go next door for a better boba or something. Sunk cost fallacy, yeah. Understaffing, perhaps. I don't think there's enough I don't think there is enough space for any more staff, because all these shops are really small. Complaining about kids, you must look real cool, but I'm not old, I promise, I'm not that old. Oh. But the boba was good though, like every time I got my drink, it was good. It's just, it took way too long. Every time. Cause like, if I had all the time in the world, I probably wouldn't be as upset. But because I had family plans and stuff, this is like my only one opportunity to take a break during the day. And you're telling me that I have to wait like 40 minutes because it was 20 minutes to get to the store and then like wait another 20 minutes for the drink to come out. It hurts. It just hurts. Is boba tea an old people drink? No. It can't be. Wait, what do the kids like these days? Is boba old school? Can't be. Though I guess like nowadays people really like mango smoothies. I do notice that. Mango smoothies and coconut drinks are like the new popular stuff. Auntie Raj like to play some bingo. As they say in that song, sexy, free, and single, I'm ready to bingo. Pretty sure boba tea is popular with white girls in the 20s. Boba tea 1980. You know, boba, I usually call it bubble tea. It's only until like it moved to America, it got like really popular in like only in a certain place in America. I think it was like on the West Coast or something. They call it boba. Coconut is best drink flavor. I like coconut water. I like coconut. I don't like too much coconut though. Oh, don't try it once. Must have had a real bad one because it was horrid. Oh dear. It can sometimes be a hit or miss. My recommendation is always 0% sugar if you're adding any additional toppings, because when they make the drink, sometimes you have to add additional toppings. Like the boba doesn't come with the drink, but even so, the toppings itself already have sweetener in it. So I would recommend getting no sugar or very low sugar if possible for your base drink. And then add the additional topping, which will include additional sugar. Especially if you're ordering brown sugar boba. Brown sugar boba is like even more sweet than the regular boba. So usually it's 0. 0 sugar for the drink, and then the brown sugar will fill it up. So, oh, I guess in Cantonese it's Sanju Lai Ta, which means pearl milk tea. So that's also a different, like in some places they call it pearl milk tea instead of boba. Though it's funny because like pearls are usually like shimmering silver. Oh gosh, McDonald's had boba. Ah, yeah, about that. I did not try the McDonald's boba tea. I heard bad stuff about it. My mom has previously tried it before and she did not like it. So this time around I was like, no, I'm not gonna get boba milk tea from McDonald's. The grimace shake? No, I think it's even worse than that, honestly. I do recommend the milk tea though. The milk tea in McDonald's was really, really good. But yeah, you can only get it in some countries. I don't know, if I had more time, maybe I would give the McDonald's boba a try just for content purposes, but I also like don't want to waste my precious boba quota limits on awful boba. Grimace boba, ew, gross. Yoshinoya ran boba milk tea. Oh, I probably trust Yoshinoya more than McDonald's. Even though I do hear McCafe is like a decent choice for coffee. Wouldn't that be extra boba if it's for content? My stomach will say no. I can't. My stomach is way too full from all of the family meals that I had to do. Like, I could practically skip breakfast every day and skip dinner and just have like one meal. I wish I could. But you know how extended families, you know how like the elders do it. They're like, oh, you gotta eat more, or like, oh, there's still a bit left, you should have some, or like, you're the guest here, you can have the rest of the dish. And I'm just like, I don't, it's too much food. Too much food. I think the most ironic thing though, that happened in this trip was I thought I would have dim sum, honestly. Like every single meal, every single family meal, I thought it would be dim sum. But the most hilarious thing happened was like every single time they were like, I think you're gonna have a lot of dim sum, so we're not gonna have dim sum. And then that happened with every single meal. So in reality, I didn't have that much dim sum. Expectations betrayed. Yeah. What is dim sum? Dim sum is sometimes called it's called yum cha, in some places yum cha. But it's basically a lot of small dishes. You can order what's it? Oh, tapas style. It's very similar to like tapas style. But you get stuff like dumplings and dumplings and more dumplings. Everything is a dumpling. But yeah, you usually order a lot of small dishes to share for the entire group. You help me a lot with the tapas. Yeah, it's all small dishes. So, like, sometimes you would get a serving of like 4 small dumplings and then you get to share it. But like, it depends on the place. Sometimes 4 dumplings turns into 3 dumplings in certain places. Imagine boba dim sum. Yes, please. Yes, please. Nearly everything is a dumpling, but they're buns too. That's true. But buns are technically dumplings if you think really, really hard about it. It's wrapped. It's flour. It's stuff wrapped in flour. There's other things like tao mein and tao. And yeah. There's a lot of extra choices and like specialties depending on the restaurant you go to. But the funny thing is like, in large family gatherings, it's almost implied that you will go have dim sum with the bunch of family, because it's really easy, right? You just order each dish. If it's not enough, you order like multiple servings of that dish. Unfortunately, they don't serve boba in all of these places. Stuffed soup dumplings. Yeah. Like if you have like Shanghainese food, you can get xiu long bao soup dumplings. But some places that are not Shanghainese also serve xiu long bao. Yeah, because I can't eat dim sum by myself. Like, it's really, really, really unusual for a person to just like go solo to one of these restaurants, because it's expected that there's like large tables and you won't even find a seat for like one person. You probably won't even find a seat for 2 people. Honestly, it's usually like a table of 4. Also, it's like the only place the elders know, as everything else is new to them. Yeah, and then like you always go to the same place. As an elder, you always go to the same restaurant for like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So people there know you. Actually, hold on a minute. Most of the elders that I saw that were in the restaurant were either solo or like 2 people, but they have a giant table. So I guess I could go there solo, but it's just weird because I'm not that old. Go solo. But I mean I can only eat like one. I can only eat 1 plate, which is hagao. I can only eat 1 plate by myself. And then I'm full, so it's not really worth it for me to go in. Yeah, it'd be more worth it to do takeout. But if I could do takeout, I might as well just go to the supermarket and buy frozen versions and then steam it myself at home. Because it's so much cheaper. Used to do that on your restaurant close to your home. Picked up a table for 4 just for yourself. But hold on, like in these places, you also get charged per head for the tea. You could be prepared to have strangers to eat at your table. I guess. I guess I should just invite someone else. It's cheaper on someone else's dime. No. Because when you get seated down, they ask you like what kind of tea do you want, which is similar to the sparkling or still water situation, but this is like they okay. Let me rewind. Okay, some notes for everyone. Some notes. If you go into one of these dim sum restaurants, they will ask you what kind of tea you want. And then sometimes alongside with that, they have a small side dish that they drop alongside with the tea. That is very similar to like a bar where you get charged that side dish. But you have the option to tell them you don't want it, and then they won't charge you the dish's price. Is it small cakes or eggs? No, it's just like sometimes it's peanuts, sometimes it's pickled something, which is additional to the tea charge, which is per head. So you'll get charged like I don't know, like it's not $12 though. You'll get charged like $3 or something per head for the tea. And then sometimes you get charged an additional fee for the snack that comes with it. Usually it's spicy, so I can't eat it. But my mom likes it, so. The ones I go to never ask me about the kinds of tea you want with your dim sum. There's so many different ones you choose. Like in terms of tea. But you can always ask them for like. Oh my gosh! What if you go in and say the usual, please? What if you sit down and then the server comes in like, what kind of tea would you like? And then you just say the usual, and you've never been there before in your life. Oh my gosh! Now I need to try this. The usual tea, fried and cold. They'll probably know. Yeah, they'll be like, oh shoot, is this a person that always comes by? Cause oh my gosh, there's also an additional like thing. So you don't get charged tips. Sorry, you don't tip people. You don't have to pay additional tips or taxes when you go to like dim sum places, but sometimes if you want extra help, so like for example, if you have someone that needs extra assistance to get seated down, or you have like a wheelchair or something, and you want that extra service of them helping you out, sometimes you can slip some money under the table for them per person that helps you, per waiter that helps you, to get better service during the entire meal. That's a literal pro tip. Usually the older people do it. Have the waiter princess carry you to the seat. Yeah. That's exactly when you need to like slip some money under the table. Be like, here, thank you so much. But in addition to that, sometimes if you want like a reservation, like in advance, if you try to reserve a table and they're like, oh, I'm sorry, there's like not enough room. You can just like give them a tip, be like, I really need this done. And they'll be like, oh, well, we'll see how, I'll make this work. We'll see how it happens, but I'll make this work. So like, there is this sort of culture in dim sum restaurants. That's a bribe. No. It is it's some tip, yeah. A little encouragement. Yes, that's it. Yep. That's exactly it. Encouragement. Some pre-thank you. Gratitude. Gratitude-y, but not a tips. Why does Rat sound like the dim sum black market of those? I mean, I observe a lot of things. Especially like if I don't know the norms and behaviors of like restaurants and stuff, so I tend to like really observe my surroundings to make sure I don't screw up that badly. Sometimes I screw up, but it's not that badly. Like the $13 water, I screwed up. I clearly screwed up that time because no one else was there. Like not a lot of people go for the fancy meals except for my mom. $10 door fee, $3 sitting fee, $2 tea, $20 dump. Like, yeah, that sounds about right. No joke. Like, if you want the waiters to be more attentive attentive to your table, you should be sliding some money for them under the table. Literally under the table too. Usually it's like the eldest of the group will wave someone over, and then under the table they'll do like the sound, and you know some money has been transferred. Here, thank you so much for the donation. A little encouragement for streaming. Encouragement, yes, I appreciate the encouragement. It is not a bribe. But thank you, and here's the ahyuk for you. Like a smile and a moen boy cute. I my cute. And I'll add the egg tart mango pudding at the. Oh yeah, speaking of desserts, yeah, sometimes this additional tips money will give you free dessert at the end of the meal. So you either, like, you can order, in addition to like the ad hoc dishes that you can order like tapa style, you can sometimes order like 3-4 person meal or like a 5-person meal. And they come with a set number of like rice dishes and set number of desserts. If you give them a little encouragement, you might get extra desserts, yeah. It is indeed a gamble. Like, they don't have to do it, but sometimes they also charge you extra for the dessert too. So if you have 6 people at your table and then you ordered a 4-person meal, it comes with 4 desserts, and then if they give you 2 extra desserts, you just get charged extra desserts. They don't ask you though. I had to pay extra for that. It's very, very fascinating for some of these like customs. But I try my best. Well, it's a little light today. Four desserts it is. Nothing more, nothing less. Oh man, I love the. Yeah, it's just fascinating. There was something else I wanted to talk about tips though. Yeah, cause like some places you. Oh yeah, QR codes are the future, guys. Sometimes you order your food through QR codes, and sometimes you have to wave the waitress down, but most of the time it's you order on the phone now. Even for dim sum places, you just order on the phone. Do you prefer the cart style or checklist style? I like watching the cart style, but I'm a very, very shy girl. I do not like to yell out for my food, so I would prefer just like ordering it on the checklist. But if my mom is with me, she's like a equip. If my mom is with me, my confidence levels goes a little higher. And I will do it for my mom. Hey Jay, thank you so much for the 5. Please, Princess, carry me to your table. Alright, 1 Princess carry coming right up. Appreciate the encouragement. Yeah, QR codes, how can you forget? They're everywhere now. And it's nice because you can see the order before you go up to pay at the cashier. Because a lot of places, like, I noticed this in Japan too. Like, there's 2 things, right? A lot of places you go up to the cashier to check out. At the higher end places, you'll have to wave someone down, or if it's like an older place where they don't have like the QR code stuff in handy, sometimes you just leave the money on the table. But most of the time you have to go up. So like the QR code, you scan it, and then they'll print out a receipt for you, like a physical receipt that they slap on top of the QR code, and then you can just like take both of the slips to the cashier. But it's so annoying though for the QR code. If when you're looking at the menu, sometimes there's no search bar or anything, so you have to like swipe through the entire menu. And at a dim sum place, it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff to scroll through. And depending on what time you have dim sum, sometimes there's early tea, which is like discounted prices, and then there's lunchtime, and then there's like afternoon tea. So the menu changes on the dot, on the hour, when it's time, right? So like by the time you finish swiping, by the time you finish swiping the 60 item menu, and then you're ready to order, make sure you're not ordering right before lunchtime or anything. Otherwise, the machine would be like, you can't order. Boop boop. The menu has changed. You need to reorder again. So it's sometimes slightly frustrating, slightly confusing, and sometimes the English menu is not the same as the other languages. That's not counting the chef menu. Yeah, there's like even for like a dim sum place, there's like the dim sum menu, as well as like the noodles menu, the rice menu, the special menu, the discounted, the dessert menu. It's like 50 different pages. Tablet order is really nice though, yeah. Yeah, tablet order, I haven't seen that many. Most of these places just ask you to scan and use your own phone on your own phone. But hot pot places, when you're supposed to be like refilling the pot with food, they usually have a tablet for you to use. Yeah. The encouragement menu, no. Do they have 4D dim sum? Oh man, isn't all dim sum like inherently 4D? They have the smell to it, so I don't know what 3D dim sum is, but I've been having 4D dim sum my whole life. Do they have boba pot? Oh, I wish. I heard about boba hot pot before. I have seen the boba hot pot, but I also feel like I won't finish it at all, so I need friends to come by and share a boba pot with me. Because I'm pretty sure my dad will refuse to go to the boba pot with me. Alright. I think my jet lag is starting to come back again. But I'm there's so much more. I feel like let me think. There's gonna be quite a few shorts that will be about this trip. I haven't finished all the shorts that I need to do for the Japan trip, but there's gonna be a lot more of these like short stories popping here and there. I hope everyone has enjoyed the the cover collection that I did for the shorts. I tried to do a variety of songs. How long was I there for? I was there for like 10, 11. Wait, what's today? 13. I can just count backwards though. But yeah, it was non-stop meeting very, very distant relatives. Extended family. Yeah, even my mom's friends. But I had a lot of fun I had a lot of fun doing the music shorts, and I also had some of the more story-related shorts coming out. Too many days for Kaya. I watched Kaya slowly succumb to insanity as the days passed. But I am back with fresh milk and fresh butter, so I will be prepped for tomorrow's first month anniversary. Monthversary. It's not an anniversary until it's 1 year. Her first monthversary. So, oh, I still need to work on that music cover that I need to finish by the end of this month. Oh, lots of things to do. So little time, but I'm very excited to be back. Who is live right now? Ooh, Nevi's doing a donathon. But hold on, let me double check. Is she streaming today? She senpai. Do I have subscription yet? Soon, Dubu. This is my goal for November. My goal for November is to open up monetization. I am very, very close. I'm very, very close. We're over 2/3 in. And I know I have been like slightly behind because I wasn't streaming for the past like couple of days, if anyone has noticed. But I will be working really, really hard to get it back on track. So stay tuned for that. Let's see. I mean, Biscotti just debuted, so maybe we'll pop over there. Biscotti's a really cute horse. Well, yeah, thank you so much for coming by today. I am so happy to like see you all again. Next stream is tomorrow over at Kaya's channel. We're gonna do our group cover reveal, and then later on this week it's gonna be the Anime New York. I don't know what the Anime NYC, I'm just gonna call that, convention streams, and then I'm finally starting Like a Dragon Gaiden. I am so excited. I have it downloaded. I am ready. I am so ready for it. We're gonna have quite a few streams about it. But yeah, I hope everyone has a wonderful day, night, morning, wherever you are. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you all next time. Bye, Nanan!